Hello everybody, I am True Gonna Face It, and welcome back to I Talk, I Yap, I Take You Out Back. Today we're gonna be talking about Ned Fulmer. Now, if you don't know who this dildo is, he used to work at BuzzFeed, and I think he was the Try Guys and stuff. And he was something. He was pretty cool. And then he cheated on his wife. He cheated on his wife, and now that's his entire personality. He also interviewed his ex-wife and being like, "So how did I make you feel when I fucked my coworker?" Because that's a genius idea, as everyone knows. But that's besides the point. We're not talking about the interview today. We're not talking about the Try Guys. We are talking about how Ned Fulmer is attempting to do stand-up comedy. That's right. I'm not tickling your toes right here, even though I want to be. This guy has attempted to do stand-up comedy, and I use the word comedy very, very, very lightly. If I'm being completely honest, the video I am talking about hurt to watch. It hurt. I genuinely think being castrated and watching this is the exact same. They're one and the same. But nonetheless, I have to make the video, and the video will be made. So please, roll the intro. A fucking crack addict.
Baby, if you don't stand for something.
So, the first part of his vid is kind of him learning how to do stand-up comedy, jokes, funny, blah blah blah. Nobody cares about that. I don't. What we're focused on is his comedy good? No, it is not. So, when he first gets on a stage, it's in front of other comedians, kind of like a test, I guess. And his first joke is him telling everybody to not Google him, which would be incredibly funny if I didn't know the context. And his first joke, you wouldn't guess what it is. I'll give you some time. The joke is about the fact that he cheated on his wife. Now, he says he was practicing self-care, like crying in the toilet and doom scrolling and whatever else he said in the video. And one guy clapped. That's all. He also has to check his phone to remember what his set is, and people laughed harder at that than they did anything else he said. He made a joke that said he's no longer daddy, but rather like a weakened father. I'm pretty sure only one dude laughed at that. Are you okay, chair? One man laughed at that. One, not two, not three, one. Type shit, I guess. Honestly, you gotta feel bad for him at a point. What the fuck am I talking about? No, you don't. He then says that this experience has aged on him, and I'm pretty sure that broke the crowd bigger than any joke he told has. I was gonna say something, but I forgot. He then makes some more jokes that I don't remember, and I'm not rewatching the video. He then says he lost his sponsorship deals because he cheated on his wife, and the only things that will sponsor him is BetterHelp and boner pills. I mean, you know, aren't that just two things men need in life? Boners and therapy. Some guy says, "That's pretty solid." He says, "Yeah, BetterHelp actually rejected me too." And he said that because, you know, he cheated on his ex-wife. He then thanks the crowd and the comics and boner pills and BetterHelp. BetterHelp? Why did I sound like a fucking toddler? And people finally clap because he's getting off the stage. Nipples. I should stop playing with my nipples on camera. That's a little weird to be doing, isn't it? What is wrong with me? Now, other comics make jokes about him, cooking him, and I'm like 97.58% sure that they were laughing at him and not with him. Now, after doing it in front of comics, he does a big whoop-de-doopity-doo, and he decides to do it in front of a crowd. Well, one, I'm not saying I could do better. That's why I do this on a camera, so 12 people can watch me play with my nipples. I have problems. I have serious problems. I didn't have to start slapping my tit, but I did. I did. And I'm not happy of it. I'm not happy of it. I'm sorry for slapping my nipple in front of you. Sorry for rubbing my tit. Felt a little good, but I'm sorry. Back to the video. Now this next part made me have to go close my Chrome browser, close my Bing browser, all of Goth Egg, and just open Google to Google if this is the right person. Apparently, his ex-wife that he cheated on is in the crowd. That's fucking golden. So, he starts with the don't Google me joke. He's like, if you know me, I'm sorry. If you don't know me, don't Google me. Funny. Now, he makes the same exact joke as the last set. I was worried. When I first heard it, I was like, please don't be the exact same set. It's the exact same set, but I don't think it is. And, you know, he makes the ex-wife joke. The blah, 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 blah. You know, Ned, little good idea. There was a way to not have this happen. Maybe you shouldn't have cheated on your wife. You make me angry, Ned. He then makes a new joke, which also involves the fact that he cheated on his ex-wife. You are making me very angry, Ned. He then said in the joke, like, subscribe, which you can argue was for his comedy bit, or even his own channel, but I like to tell you that it was because it was for me. Now, I don't know if I want publicity from this guy, but you know, I'll take it. You should like and subscribe. Please, I'm desperate. Also, you made me angry again, Ned. I'm not gonna tell you his third joke, because I'm too angry to. But his fourth joke, you won't believe what it involved. He said he was making some more male friends, but it's hard if you don't play pickleball or have a stable relationship. Make me very angry, Ned. This one might have to make me do something I don't want to do. Ned, you should have stuck with the old script. Fifth joke. Now, no joke, when I first watched this one, I think I teared up a little bit. He mentions how his friends all have wives and kids and they would give anything to have some time to themselves. Then he mentions the fact that if you cheat on your wife. You make me very angry, Ned Fulmer. Very angry. I think I'm gonna do something bad with this next part. He makes a K-pop Demon Hunters joke that I'm going to put the clip in because I do not want to repeat it, because after hearing it, I want to castrate my entire friend group, which involves the following names: Scobert, Sydewynder, Diabound, Token, Torri, Spacemoss, Blak, Lightpoi, and anybody else that I know. He then makes a joke.
Dating as a single parent is tough. You know, it's less tequila soda and more my little soda pop.
The next joke he said was that he went on a date with a polyamorous girl and he met the boyfriend. And he said, finally, meeting more male friends without having to play pickleball. I'm starting to think Ned Fulmer is a cuck. Now he finally gets off stage, and I have to give credit where credit is due. He did the thing, and he went up to a stage and did it, and you know, that's more than I would do. But Ned, fun fact, you could have avoided all this. You could have been rich, popular, and have a wife if you just didn't, you know, cheat on your wife, Ned, and go and fuck your coworker, Ned. But yet again, you wouldn't have a personality, because then you would just be the wife guy rather than the cheated on my ex-wife one guy. And I would say, why? Why? Don't know. I'm so unfunny. Anyways, that's all. That's about it. Subscribe. Bye. I'm bald.